So chip shots can be hard sometimes. I'm going to show you how to duff your chip shots, and they'll be better than when you hit them crisply and cleanly. Right, so it's a difficult time of year. Coming into the winter, grounds are getting wetter, softer, and that can make chipping a lot harder. You've got to understand how to use your wedge to get the most out of it, to be able to make these shots as simple as possible. And trust me, it's not hard. And I want to show you my 2 favourite drills to get you chipping it better. But it's going to make you a worse chipper to begin with before you get better. Now, where people get chip shots wrong is that they use the leading edge of the wedge and not the bounce. So if you're a person that kind of suffers with to stand there, swing, get that club digging down into the ground and hitting poor shots, which I'm not going to do out here because the greenkeepers wouldn't like it, but you know, stand there, dig down, take a deep divot, and you get that sort of squeezy action on the ball, you're going to get inconsistent flight, no control, and it's all going to go wrong. Like you could hit it all over the place. You will hit good shots doing that occasionally, but a lot of the time it's going to be wrong. So what I don't like to see individuals doing is getting an excessive amount of shaft lean on these shots. So what I don't like to see is that they get the hands a long way forward like that, because that takes the bounce off of the wedge, and the bounce is your friend. It is there to make these shots a lot easier, and you need to use it. So rather than have that sort of excessive shaft lean to the shot, I like to bring it a lot more central, so sort of there, more or less pointing at your belly button. Now, the second thing that the first drill that I like to get people to do is to improve the connection between their arms and their body. So if they don't sequence this up or synchronize it, it's that separation between the arms and the body that's going to result in poor shots. So to help, I get people to put their left hand across their right elbow there and stand there and swing. Now, this might look a lot more riskier sort of action, but the whole point of it is to make sure that the butt of the club there is more or less pointing at your belt buckle, belly button, whatever it is, throughout the whole swing. And you can see, as I stand there and make those shots, I'm using the bounce, touching the ground, and I'm hitting the grass, but I'm not taking a divot. I then like to get people to stand there and make a few chip shots like this as well. So stand back, there you go. And then you'll be surprised at how you're able to chip that up in the air and get some sort of control on it like that. And that's like a one-handed swing, that's all right. The second thing that I like to get people to do is to either use a coin, or I've got a nice, here we go. So there you go, Faden Boyce ball marker logo there. So put that down on the ground, put the ball in front of it, and then the idea is that what you want to do is, as you're hitting this chip shot, you want to be able to hit the ball marker as well as the ball. So this is where you're going to hit it worse before it gets better comes in. So if you're using the bounce effectively, you can still do the one-handed swings if you want, but that feeling of, as you're going to stand there and swing, the club's going to collect the ball marker and it's then going to collect the ball. So you can be that much behind the ball to be able to hit a good shot. If you're standing there and you get that excessive shaft lean and then you dig down, you're not going to hit the ball marker. You're just going to hit the ball. So the idea is to stand there, make a swing and connect with the ball marker as well as the ball. It should look a bit like this. So you can see there I managed to chip the ball and scoop up the ball marker at the same time, and all doing that and not hitting a divot, and no trouble at all getting the ball in the air. Now as you do that, you become better at it, and the strikes will improve, and as you start to put a little bit more speed into the shot, you'll see a little bit more spin. But this is something that you can just sort of play around with, but that's the feel, and that's kind of what you're trying to do with your chip shots. So play about with that and see how you get on. But if you like that video and you want to know about Tony Finau's bunker technique, make sure that you check that one out.